I'm here with Paul Aubert, CEO of Noovo Vans, and he's going to discuss a little bit about custom vans and what they do. And Paul, so tell me about the product that you guys are creating.
So the thing that we have created in 3 years now is that we want to create a home and office on wheels. We want to disrupt the RV market, what people are looking for recreational use for 1-2 nights. We want to bring all the new comfort, technology, and connectivity in order for people who want to live long-term travel in the road. So our customers are going to be digital nomads, travel nurses, sales reps. We have influencers that want to work on the road, but not at any cost. They want to be able to live, work, and have fun on a comfortable van that they don't find on recreational vehicles because they are in plastic, they are not very good, or if they are comfortable, they are totally out of the price. And so we want to bring on the market a home and office on wheels for people who want to be able to work from anywhere. And that comes from after the COVID, the combination of two factors. One is the working remotely become standard. People could work from anywhere, they could work from home, but they didn't have the connectivity. And then Starlink arrived just at the good moment where you could have like satellite Wi-Fi for an affordable price, and you can work from anywhere. So we do have customers working from Yosemite, from Yellowstones, and they are working, it's their office. They are in the van, but they need something in the van that's gonna match what they have in their office. So they need comfortable, they need like enough energy. So they don't want to have a generator running all day long to have energy. They don't want to have propane. So we bring all the new technologies inside the van, and we can see that nobody in the market is doing what we're doing now.
Do you have battery sources for the power in the van?
Yeah, so we have like lithium batteries. We go up to 1300 amp hours batteries. So that's, I don't even know if someone is doing this amount of batteries in the industry, because we want our customers to not think about the energy. We like in France, you know, when I was younger, my parents, when I didn't turn off the light, they told me we are not in Versailles. So turn off the light. Then I said to the customers, in the van, you can be in Versailles. Turn on all the light. There is no problem at all. And so one of the thing is that the big RV industry companies like Winnebago, Thor, they are amazing companies. I mean, $1 billion company. But they've been doing the same RVs since decades, and it works. So why change? They never changed the way they were building their RVs. And I think that after COVID, there is this new target, these new people. Most of our customers, they are first timers. They never had any RVs before. And so they are looking for something different. There's one number I like to give is that on average, RV owners in the US, they spend 27 nights per year in their RV. Our customers, they spend on average 180.
Wow.
You don't have the same needs when you spend this amount of time. You need something that's going to be easy to use, technologically at the high level. You want a real toilet, a real bathroom. You want something that feels home. So what I like to say is that we want to cut your living room, put wheels on it, and so you can go on the road. And that's what we want like to have at Novo, office and home on wheels.
And what makes you guys more comfortable than the standard RV? What are the advantages you guys inputted into the vans?
The materials we're using. First, we bring my co-founder had his own, he's an engineer and he has his own cabinetry company. So he's a cabinet maker in Paris. So he's used to tiny Parisian apartment, palace that he worked with. So we bring some knowledge and some gear, some materials from Europe. And so we are only using like real wood. We don't use plastics. We are using like a fake leather, but that's a leather that is high quality ones. So we use corian. It's a very like a kind of marble that we have, very light one, but very resistant. So all the materials we bring inside the van is something that is a higher quality than most of our customers, of our concurrents, because they need to scale and do thousands and thousands of thousands, so they reduce the quality. And then we have something that we want to, Novo is more like also a brand. So I told you our customers spend 180 days on average on their vans. That means that there is 180 days per year that the van is just sitting in front of the house, where we propose to our customers to bring their van to our partners, and we have about 7 partners on the West Coast, and our partner will rent the van for our customers and give them 50% of the profit. So when an RV was an expenses during decades, now it become a passive income, or at least it pay for itself. So we want to create these brands where people are proud to be Novo owners. That is not only buy a van and get out. You're a number on our list. No, Every customer that buy a van become an ambassador, and they can be paid for that. So they can receive money while we are renting the van for them. But if they send us customer, we pay them. If they join us from meetings, like from events, we pay them too. If they receive call, if they do after sales service. So we really want to create and embark everybody, all our customers want to play a role in the company, they can do it.
So it's kind of like an Airbnb, except with vans that you can live in and travel in.
You can have your holiday homes on wheels. That's what I like to call it. I have a customer living on the East Coast, and every time she comes, she drop the van, like for example in Vegas. The van is stay in Vegas all the time. She take it, drive for 2 weeks, going to Los Angeles, then drop in our partners in Los Angeles, then fly back on the East Coast, and then come back 2 months later, drive it to Seattle, leave it in Seattle, go back to their house, to their main place.
So and she makes passive income during the time. So you guys, during that time, how much of it are you able to rent it out for?
So we like to say 40%. We don't want to sell dreams that won't happen. Mm-hmm. It of course depends on the season and the location. If you are in Vegas in the middle of the winter, you won't have a lot of rental. If you are in Phoenix in the middle of the summer, neither. So we like to play with these locations. It's very nice to be in Los Angeles in winter. You can drive the van on the coast. It's beautiful. If you want to go I have a customer living in Mammoth in the van, and he's going skiing every day. He's a cryptocurrency guy. Mm-hmm. So he's going skiing every day. So I would say it really depends, but basically for sure you will pay the van off. So the $1,000 per month, that is the monthly payment when you do the financing. Mm-hmm. We rent the van $300 a night. So after 3 nights, if you own it, or 6 nights, you will pay off your van. Mm-hmm. And then we can rent it at least 10 days.
So with the van, you're not only paying for an Airbnb, a place to sleep, but you also have the ability to move it around where you want to go. So if I'm traveling up the West Coast from Los Angeles and I'm going to San Francisco and I want to stop in Santa Barbara and I want to stop in Monterey, I can merely rent the van, and I'm not only saving the money that I would otherwise spend on a car, but also on Airbnb, and I just stop wherever I want to.
Yeah, and moreover, now with all the industry having like more companies that are like not only RVs companies, but like all around this RV industry, you have Harvest Host. That's you sleep in farms. We went in Northern California, lavender farm. So you have lavender all around, and you just park. It's $120 a year. And then you don't pay anything when you sleep. You just buy product from the farm. So you go to wineries, you go to breweries. Then you have Hip Camp. It's the Airbnb for RVs. So you have a lot of different possibilities. You don't have to go to campgrounds only anymore. You can go to a lot of different options. You have like wild campgrounds, you have private properties, you have farms, lots of different possibilities where you can be in a better place than a campground where you are parked like in a parking lot, like that very fancy one.
And how many people do your vans sit, and do you have different sizes of vans, I'd imagine?
Yeah, we have 3 models. So we've been doing like custom made for 3 years. And after 3 years iterating on the product, talking to our customers, asking for the best options that they like about our vans, we have the Novo Light that is for solo travelers and couples, starting at $155,000. Then we have the Novo Pop for families, where it's sleep 4 and drive 4 with 2 seats with a 3-point seat belt. So that's good for baby seats, for example. And then we have the Novo Plus. That's our latest model. We just released it like 3 weeks ago. Received 40 pre-orders for it.
40 pre-orders.
40 pre-orders. People and we don't even talk to them. They just put a deposit to be sure that they can be delivered in 2024. And this one is the very first 7-foot van in the industry. And we are the first and the only company in the US working on this one. And so we bring like a very technological vans with lifted bed, lifted table, everything connected.
The beds go up and down?
The beds go up and down.
You're able to adjust?
Yeah, and so you can have it midway, you can have kind of a bunk bed because you can transform the dinette into a bed too. Or you can have like, what I love when I'm traveling with my wife, for example, you drop down the bed, you sleep, and then you do make your bed, press a button, the bed go up, and then you have your nice sofa, the U sofa with the big table and the 4 windows. So no matter where you are,
so you're able to transform the area based on the current needs, whether or not it's sitting around the sofa or sleeping.
Exactly. And you can have a nap bed when you transform this table into this sofa into a bed, big bed. So you can have, when it's raining outside, you want to watch a movie, you have a TV in the mouth, you can put it out, you watch a movie, then you put it, go sleep in your bed. We try to make something versatile that is, one more time, very comfortable. That's the comfort is the key, the very, very key feature for us, where we want you to feel at home. and not in a recreational vehicle. We want you to travel without any compromises.
And so I'm somebody who is also a digital nomad of sorts. How am I connected to the world when I'm in Redwoods National Park or Yosemite? How do I stay connected?
You do have Starlink from Elon Musk. That's impressive. We tried it since 3 years now, and the improvement is just crazy. We can see the satellite going on the sky. Sometimes you really can see these dozens of satellites going on the sky. But I've been in Yosemite where you don't have phone signal. You're not able to have a phone, and I've been doing video calls with customers. And I show them at video calls, look, I cannot call you, I'm sorry, I don't have phone signal, but does the video call working well? They say, that's insane. You're in Yosemite, I can see the captain behind you, and you are selling me a van. Come on, I'm done.
And who are some of your biggest customers that might surprise people out there?
I would think that travel nurses is not the kind of people we think about, because they are helping. There's 2 million travel nurses in the country helping people in hospitals in different health places, and basically they have 13 weeks shift, and they have to spend more than half of their salary in very bad Airbnbs or rental cars. They don't know what to do in between shift or after hours when they are not working. And so we sold more than 70 units to travel nurses or travel health travel jobs that basically send us messages. I was talking with Marcy this morning. You changed my life. I was like just doing my job, going back to this Airbnb that never felt home because it's always like unpersonal. Now I have my home on wheel, and I can go everywhere. I can bring my dogs or my pets or my cats, and I can go sleep down by the river. I can do everywhere. Sometimes they sleep on the hospital parking lot. Sometimes they sleep somewhere else. So I think people are looking for freedom and agility. They want to be able to do whatever they want to do whenever they want to do. So travel nurses are definitely like some kind of target we'd never thought about.
So Paul, how many years have you guys been at this? How long have you been doing the business?
Well, we arrived just after, like 4 days before the travel ban, where Europeans were not anymore authorized to come in the US, and we were 4 days before. That was in 2020, May 2020. So it's been 4 years we are developing this business.
And you guys just opened up a new warehouse.
A 20,000 square feet warehouse, so that's a big change for us, from 6 to 20, more than triple the size. So now we're going to be able to build. We've been doing 6 to 8 vans a month, and when we talk to the industry, they say there is no way you can do 6 to 8 vans a month in a 6,000 square feet warehouse, but we've done it, and now we're going to be able to do one a day.
So because of the demand, you moved into a bigger area to build, and now you're going to be able to produce more vans. So if I were to put an order down and put a deposit down for a van, how quickly would I get it?
So we have two options, because we want to answer right away. I want to tell you now, if you want to buy a van, you come to the office, I have a van ready for you. That's the inventory van that we built thanks to all the knowledge we've been getting from and all the feedbacks we've been getting from our customers. And otherwise, we do have the pre-orders, where you can select options, the color of the outside of the van. If you have specific customization you are willing to talk about, we're always open to. So it's really, we like to reverse the question to the customers, like, when do you want to have the van ready for you? Because then we can push some customer a bit further. I have a customer tell me, I can be delivered in October or December, it's okay for me. So I put in October, but then if I have like a rush one, then I can put this one later on. So it's really like about like listening to the customer.
And how many vans have you guys are out on the road? How many Noovo vans are out on the road right now?
Well, we have 26 school buses. That's what we started with, the school buses. And then we have 270 vans on the road.
270 vans.
That's
not nothing.
No, that's not nothing.
That takes a lot of time to build.
And every time I say this number, I'm even myself like, whoa, I remember when we were in a garage in Las Vegas, and we had like 3 best friends in a garage and building school buses from a little, like literally, it was, I don't remember, I think it was a 200 square feet garage. So we were building everything from scratch. And when we remember that, and when we see the new facility with a 2 acres yard, with the 70 new van waiting to be built in the yard, well, okay, that's what we call the American dream, I think.
Yeah. Well, you guys are the entrepreneurs that help build America. America attracts people like you that are willing to go out there and put their money, their time, their energy on the line in order to produce new products like Noovo Vans and enrich people's lives. So, Paul, is there anything else that you'd like to add for any potential customers that out there that might be considering?
Well, First of all, you are more than welcome to come in Vegas. I know there is always a moment that there is a way to come to Vegas for a weekend or for end of a week. You are more than welcome. We love to have the customers and visiting our warehouse and show them what we are doing here. And we're going to do events all around the country. So check out our website, noovolife.com. You can see all the information about that, and hopefully we can be on the road together sooner than later.
Fantastic, Paul. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you very much.
Okay.